Hello, I'm Mr. Hartgrave from Parts Unknown, or as you may know me if you're a CZW fan, as that pasty vampire that interviews wrestling superstars like Kenta.
Thank you for watching, Mr. Hartgrave.
And Nick Gage.
What the
I'm saying respect
You better
Jelly.
go talk to the boys in that locker room who know me and know I ain't got nothing soft about me.
I know we got to watch our mouth with you, Nick, and I'm
check
sorry.
my
I
record.
didn't
I'm
mean
a convicted violent criminal. That means I have no problem putting my hands on you or taking a weapon and hurting you.
However, if you're a fan of Mr. Hartgrave from Parts Unknown, you'll know that I'm normally a very snappy dresser. However, I can't do it every day, and I'm a big fan of elevating my style, and that is what Into the AM apparel lets me do. Effortlessly elevate my style. I have had these shirts for about a year now. I've been wearing Into the AM apparel ever since I first started partnering with them, and it has become legitimately my favorite go-to apparel when I'm around the house, when I'm just shooting podcasts. I'm reaching for my Into the AM hoodie. I'm reaching for my Into the AM shirts. They are legitimately the most comfortable way in my closet to effortlessly elevate my style. It might not be a surprise to you, but before I partnered with Into the AM and started shopping there exclusively, my closet was an endless sea of black clothes. Nothing but plain black clothes. And while I'm a big fan of that look, it's kind of nice to elevate it a little bit. And having Into the AM clothes in my closet, I find that when I go out in public, I'm constantly getting complimented on my shirts. And this hoodie, this hoodie really, everybody wants to know what this logo is. Some people have even been so bold as to want to feel the fabric on it, and it's like t-shirt soft. It is really my favorite hoodie. I own like 16 black hoodies. This is the one that I wear all the time, especially when I'm sitting here in the editing bay for hours on end, either for my own projects or for stuff I do with CZW or wherever else. It's just comfortable. It's stylish, and it's excellent quality. Everything is held up so well. I've washed everything multiple times. Nothing is faded or shrunk. Into the AM apparel, use my link down below. My link down in the description below. Use that. Check out the new styles. They got a lot of new stuff that's hit the website recently. All this great stuff is brand new onto the Into the AM shop. Use my link down below today.
We are talking about Something's Brewing, which I think the pay-per-view is named after you, isn't it?
Yeah, for my own ego, maybe.
I think so. Look, you're Brew Vallon. It's Something Brewing. It's at a brewery. How much more theme do we need to get? I'm going to say it's about you.
Fun fact, I used to, back before I went on a permanent vacation, I used to deliver their beer.
Well, there you go.
For a shoot job. There
you go. You see, I think this is we'll just call it your show. Although right now, if you look at the full card, we don't have you on the card, but you have a bit of a mystery match situation going on, right?
Mysteries are fun. Whoever it is, we're going to have fun. We're going to party. We're going to do the beach thing. You know how it is.
See, you're messing with my head again, Brew. He's messing with my head, Kellen.
Always.
See, we're not going to know.
Yeah.
Does he have a match? Does he not have a match? I don't see Junie Underwood. Like, are you gonna go for the wired title at this thing? Like, I don't know. That's the last thing we were talking about.
Could be.
We don't know.
Either way, but there's a bar, so either way, Brew will be happy.
Okay, well you'll be there.
Yes, I will be there Friday and Saturday.
All right, guys. So Brew's going to be there. We don't know what he's going to do. The best way to find out is to watch it. You can do that at IWTV. It's like $10, and you can watch like everything CZW's ever done, and you can watch the show live. It's a good value. I like it.
And if you can make it in person, 2 nights.
Even better if you're here on the East Coast, and you can come see Mr. Hartgrave live. Some of you have never met me. You can come meet me. You can buy a shirt from me. I'm going to have my shirts for sale, Brew.
Oh, maybe I'll have to get some.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
got him.
have some of my shirts for sale as well.
I saw that Brew Vallon will have some merch there as well. My daughter is actually a huge fan. She suggested that you should get like little sharks. This is a little
Cool.
whale. It's not a shark, but it's a
Do I have
good.
to do I have to split it with the big shark?
I
Is
don't
that
know
how?
how your merchandising deal goes with the shark. That's
I'm gonna
between you and the shark.
I'll have to find him and ask him if he needs a cut.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't want to upset the shark, Brew.
No, I don't want to
That
be shark
might
food.
that might be a man-eating shark, but I would suggest getting some of these guys. I assume you can get them in shark. This is whale, but I imagine they have all sorts of sea mammals. Is a shark a mammal? A shark's a mammal, right?
Shark's a fish.
A shark's a fish. Well, then why is a
Yeah.
whale a mammal? They look the same.
They're different animals, brother.
Well, apparently one's a mammal and the other's a fish. I don't know. All right, I'm confused again. Every time I talk to Brew, I get confused. This guy throws me off my game. This is how he wins matches. He just throws them off your game. How would you handle a match against Griffin McCoy or Samuel Thompson? Which one would you rather face? And how would you deal with that fight?
So I wrestled Samwell before at Love Park,
Okay.
and he got the better of me. He got the better of me.
I'm telling you, he's
He
been
did
on a
have
roll.
A little help from Valerie. A little help, if I can,
Well, at least she helped him that time, because sometimes I feel that she doesn't help him. Sometimes I feel that she's a distraction in the worst way.
I don't get involved in other people's relationships. So.
I probably shouldn't, because Valerie
I-
has a hell of a temper, and if she hears me talking about her this way, I mean, next time I see her, she's probably gonna, scratch my eyes out or something.
I wrestled her twice, and she's beat me twice. So
She's vicious.
She's tough.
Vicious, mean lady. Mean. I'm gonna say mean.
Mean,
nasty.
Yeah, she's a little mean.
I shouldn't have said nasty. I'm sorry, Valerie. I didn't mean to say nasty. Just mean. Okay, you're mean. You're mean.
She didn't care for my antics.
I assume. I don't think she cares for anything. Except, she does seem to have a certain fondness for Samwell, but it's kind of like a smothering fondness, like kind of like
A general tolerance.
Yeah, I guess so. And I can't even tell she likes him. I don't know I don't know what's going on. But look, Griffin's our top guy. Samwell's on a roll. Valerie's gonna be ringside, I assume. Top guy could be taking a loss here. I mean, if I'm Griffin McCoy, I'm a little worried about this, especially with the way Samwell's been showing out. You were in the 21-man scramble at
Yes.
Cage of Death. I don't know if you were still in the ring when Samwell entered the ring. I might clear up my memory on that, because he went on a tear when he came into the ring.
Samwell's been on a run.
Really has.
You beat the likes of Brian Kendrick. You get a little momentum under you.
Yeah, he's
And
definitely.
you can't forget McCoy's got to look over his shoulder for Gangone.
That's a great point. That is a great point, and I know it too well. I don't know if you saw the video. Look, I'm happy that I'm back here amongst the living again. I don't know what the hell happened.
I'm not a big horror movie fan, but I felt like I was watching one.
Yeah,
I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah, no, I was. I had to do some things to get out. Okay, I don't want to talk about it. Not sexual. Okay, not sexual.
We're just glad you're back.
Let me clarify. Not sexual.
We are glad you're back.
But I'm happy to be back. I went missing for a little bit because I was sent for by Mr. Gangone, Mr. Dr. Sleep, which involved like a bag over my head. It was weird, man. I was in some weird underground downstairs. I don't know. Look.
The everlasting sleep.
Yeah. Thankfully I avoided that. Barely. He's coming for Griffin McCoy though.
Yes. Do not envy Griffin McCoy on that.
So Griffin McCoy, oh my God. He's going to be fighting Samuel Thompson, who's on a tear. He's got Valerie on the outside, and he's got Gangone, God knows where, breathing down his neck. This match is like a house of horrors for Griffin McCoy.
He's gonna have a weekend for sure.
So keep your eye on that match. I can't even begin to speculate what's going to happen on that, because there's way too many variables. Way too much going on in that match right now. All right, let's head on up the card here, and let's talk about this. Kellen over here does have some experience. We were talking before you came on about Troy Parker. Troy Parker does a lot of work down for Generation Next there in Kentucky, where Kellen is located. And he is teaming up with Nigel Carter, nephew of Aaron Ash, our champion, against maybe the two most despicable men in CZW right now. I don't know, man. That did not sit right with me. Miles Hawkins and Chris White assaulting Rich Swann after his match. Brew, did you have an opinion on that? I know not much bothers you, but
How do you pick a winner? They're both two dangerous teams right now.
Yeah, dangerous.
Especially Chris White, turning on a mentor and somebody he looked up to and just viciously attacking him after.
I haven't been able to talk to Chris since. I thought I had a good relationship with Chris White before that incident, but after seeing him do that, I don't even want to talk to him. I think we're scheduled to talk to him at the show to do an interview with him, but it's not something I look forward to.
No, you don't want to. You don't want to be on the end of the beating.
Guys, I don't think he's going to put hands on me. I mean, who knows?
Who knows,
I just,
like I said, he beat his friend up. So,
and a wrestling legend. I mean, Rich Swann is nothing but, he's like the nicest guy. He's the first guy there. He's the last guy to leave. He's got nothing but kind words for everybody. He's in the ring. He's showing guys the ropes. He's helping people out. I haven't seen anything negative about Rich Swann. He seems to be just an amazing person. And to attack him after his match for seemingly no reason.
what do they say? Is lonely at the top?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Look, I don't normally root for Vendetta, right? But this time I'm rooting for Vendetta. And plus, I was talking to Kellen. I mean, Troy Parker is an amazing talent, an explosive, fast, dangerous person who's going to do big things in this industry. So I don't mind rooting for them, as maybe, ethically Vendetta isn't the most ethical team.
Troy Parker's a force.
He's a
saw
force.
him in the scramble.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I was watching. I was lucky I wasn't in there.
Yeah, I'm glad you didn't catch Troy Parker.
Through people.
I think he eliminated 9 guys.
Yeah.
He eliminated 9 guys, and his only comment after the match was, I wanted to eliminate like 9 more.
That's a competitor. Can't blame him. But yeah, I don't know how you even with Chris's viciousness and Miles Hawkins being amazing as well. How do you root against or even bet against Troy Parker?
Yeah, no, I hear you on that. So, yeah, as it stands right now, my money's with Troy Parker and Nigel Carter, even though, I mean, it could easily go Miles Hawkins and Chris White. I just don't want them to win because I think they're scum. I think what they did was scummy. I think it was absolutely deplorable. Coming after a guy after a match like that, too, if you guys haven't seen the match between Rich Swann and Marcus Mathers that happened at the 26th anniversary, it's an amazing match. Rich Swann, all of Rich Swann's matches are amazing. And this match stands to be amazing as well. I have never seen LJ Cleary live. Brew, have you seen him out there?
I don't believe live.
Okay.
I've seen some of his matches. Yeah, I've seen a lot of his matches.
Nice. I know I was asking Kellen about him. He hasn't seen much of him. Brando Lee's always impressive as well. I don't want to sell Brando short either. Brando's a fierce competitor here in CZW.
Brando's a great talent. Good friend too. He loved the beach balls. So
he teamed up with you. We were just watching that. Yeah, we were just watching that. You got the win. Yeah.
He's cool in my book. He can drink on my tab.
And I love the Bruce Lee influence. I know there's going to be a lot of retro videotapes at this event. If you're going to come to it live, there is like a pop-up retro video store thing going on. Brew, you know a little bit more about that than I do, I think. I think you've been to a couple of those, right?
Yes. The guys who run Crips from the Tape and Tapes from the Crip, or Crip Video Rentals and Tapes from the Crip are their 2 handles on Instagram. They've been really good friends of mine for years, and they do pop-up shops with different themes. He did a Friday the 13th one, Godzilla, now wrestling. I'm really excited for wrestling. When he came to me saying that we're going to team up, I was really excited for it. So for those who are old enough that can remember Blockbuster, there'll be something similar set up in the brewery. So there's going to be that, tattoos, food trucks, collectibles, you name it.
I think your
You
line
know,
on social media was probably food trucks.
probably food trucks because when I was cutting that promo, I forgot to ask, and I didn't want
Probably
to
food
spread any
trucks.
misinformation.
Probably. Have we confirmed the food trucks?
Yes, they will
Okay,
be there.
there will be food trucks.
Yes.
Unfortunately, they won't be there if you order it, if you're watching it on pay-per-view. However, you can order whatever you want through Uber Eats or Grubhub. They will deliver literally anything now. So don't worry. Even though we don't have food trucks for you, if you're watching this online, you can order whatever you want. Is that what you'll be doing, Kellen?
Did you just plug like Grubhub and
Yeah,
Uber
I'm going for a sponsor. I need more sponsors on this stream.
That's too damn expensive. I just go drive and get it.
Yeah, I tend to do that myself. I don't know though. For wrestling though, I get really lazy. I'm like, I need Wingstop. I don't
I
care.
get dropped on my head for money. I don't have any extra to be spending.
Well, I know you've been dropped on your head a few times, but do you remember Blockbuster, Kellen?
Yes.
All right, so
We didn't have one in my town because I live in a real small Kentucky town, but there were some within like 30, 45 minutes of me.
Oh wow, yeah. You're a little younger than myself as well. So, yeah, that was the thing back in the day. I used to work at a video store. I don't think nobody knows that. I don't tell that story often. That was my first job, as I worked in a video store, and it was a great job. I actually loved it. I don't know why I quit. I guess I had to quit because they all went out of business.
They probably ran you out.
Yeah, they ran me out. But I really loved it. People could come in and they'd be, I loved the challenges that they would give me because they would like vaguely describe a movie. And then I would know what they were talking about and I would go find the movie. Like I was known as I was like the VHS whisperer.
Mm-hmm.
And they would come in and like, I think the worst one I ever got, a guy came in and he was like, it's green and there's an old man on the cover.
Flubber.
No, I had it in 2 seconds. I was like, Great Expectations right over here, sir. Boom.
I would have been wrong.
I knew that whole story. I especially knew every single cover. So that was like the best thing you could tell me was like a detail about the cover of the movie because I knew those covers because I went and cleaned everything and I'd look at all the covers and I don't know, man, I'm a nerd. And I think Brando might be a bit of a nerd as well. I like the Bruce Lee influence. I'm a big Bruce Lee fan myself. I intend to talk to him about that. I'm hoping to do a little interview with him. Here is Valerie Verman that we were talking about, and she has a match. Jesus. Against Cosmic. Now, I don't know if you guys know the story about this. I don't know where you were at Cage of Death Brew when this went down, but Valerie Verman and Cosmic were teaming. And halfway through the fucking match, Valerie Verman just leaves. She gets up and walks her ass out. Have you ever seen anything like that? What the hell was that?
Did you expect anything less?
I didn't expect her just to leave her. Just
Valerie
leave.
cares about Valerie.
Leave. And you know what the reason she gave? She says because she felt that Cosmic was a loser and she knew she was going to lose. So she said, I'm out of here. Ensuring that she would lose.
That sounds like Valerie.
Oh my God. So this is what I'm saying. This is how she treats Samwell as well. It's like no better. Like she treats everybody this way. It's all about Valerie, right?
Mm.
So of course I'm hoping that Cosmic just kicks her ass.
Yeah, we like Cosmic, right?
Yeah.
She likes cartoons and VHSs, I'd imagine. I saw like toys and stuff. I think that's up her vibe, so she's cool with me.
I mean, look,
She likes Creed.
Yeah. Please.
We were talking before you got here, Brew. Kellen has been to a Creed concert.
I'm going in July, I think. I think
All
it's
right.
July. I think they're playing with Three Doors Down.
Yeah, that's the same show I went to.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to go to the one with they were playing with Nickelback in Atlantic City. The tickets were a little too high for my liking, but
that would have been dope.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm totally derailed now. I need a hero to save me, Brew.
Don't we all?
All right. Let's go higher. Let's go higher on the card.
Let's go.
I wanna take you higher, Brew.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That took me a minute.
Look, with arms wide open, I want to talk about Tarzan Duran and CC Boost. This might be the match I'm most looking forward to. This might be the one. I love Tarzan Duran. Tarzan shit until I die. I don't know what it is about Tarzan, but every goddamn match I watch of his, I am just amazed by the way this guy moves. He is like a literal wild man. What do you guys, Kellen, do you have any exposure to these guys?
No.
Oh,
no,
you got to
I've seen
see
the one
this.
interview you did with the Wild Man.
Oh
that you
my
showed me.
God, you got to see these guys. And CC Boost, no regard for his own safety.
Or anyone else's.
Yeah, an absolute lunatic. I mean, so like, you put these guys together, the kind of shit they're going to do.
Could be mayhem.
Yeah, we got some old school CZW fans here in the chat. This is one that for the old school CZW guys. If you want to see two guys who get into a ring and they don't ask, you know, can I do this? Can I do that? They say, what can't I do? What can't I do tonight? Is what these guys ask.
And they still might do it.
Yeah, they still might do it. I mean, we keep telling Tarzan, no fire. No fire, Tarzan. What's he do? Set something on fire. Jesus Christ. This guy's going to get us arrested. So, I mean, in a match like this, it doesn't even matter who wins or who loses. It's insane. It's in total insanity. Do you think that the environment is going to get involved here, Brew? Are they going to be hanging off like the brew tanks? Like, how nuts is this going to get?
Oh man, they might be in the. There might be some kegs thrown.
We got glass bottles all over the place.
Kegs and bottles and forklifts. You got to keep CC off a forklift, maybe.
Look, I'll watch it later. I don't even want to be in the room. I'll go outside. I'm gonna hang out outside. I'm gonna hang out outside where it's safe. Now, who am I kidding? I'm gonna get on the floor. I like to start up Tarzan shit chants because I really think that should be a thing. Like, we got cowboy shit. That's over in AEW. I think Tarzan shit should be a thing in CZW.
Tarzan shit.
Tarzan shit. Tarzan shit. Tarzan shit. You'll hear
Fire,
me.
mayhem.
You'll hear
blood.
me on the paper. If you watch the recording, you'll hear a Tarzan shit. It'll just be me, but I'm trying to get it going. It's gonna catch on. It's gonna catch on. I cannot wait for that match. This match is gonna be phenomenal. Jesus Christ. Tarzan shit indeed. Oh, all right. Yeah, we're talking about Tarzan shit. I mean, this is some blood feud shit. Maybe were you there for any of this? I know some of this footage has been lost to time, Brew. Ian Bush versus Matt Quay. These guys had a fallout of epic proportions.
I saw Matt Quay's face split open, if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that sounds about right. There was an incident with a chair. Yeah, these guys were the hottest tag team in CZW. They were partners,
best friends.
Best friends. Yeah, Ian Bush was like mentoring Matt Quay.
Every team splits up if we know the history of professional wrestling.
This is something extra though. These guys, Ian Bush literally tried to kill Matt Quay at the last show. He took him up to the rafters and he tried to hang him.
Jesus.
It's crazy.
Jealousy's jealousy something, right?
I mean, look, I'm gonna find
horrible things to your best friend.
Is that what it is? Is Ian Bush jealous of Matt Quay? I mean, everybody loves the American Hammer, right?
The American Hammer, the elbow drop.
Can't you just be proud of him though? Can't you be happy for him? I mean, Kellen. Over in Gen Next, do you deal with this kind of thing? A guy gets too over, and you start, this starts getting to be jealousy from other people on the roster.
It's not really a thing that's ever come up here, but we don't really have a tag division, so
okay, yeah,
we haven't had
it's
the
more
door open for things like this to happen.
I blame the Rockers. Because ever since the Rockers, everyone's trying to figure out who's the Sean, who's the Marty Jannetty, and it just like nobody can ever shut up about that. There's always got to be a Sean. There's always got to be a Marty. There doesn't really have to be that dynamic. You can have two guys who are equally talented on a tag team, can't you?
Yeah, but you definitely see who's insecure whenever something like this happens, and one member turns on the other just because sometimes it's out of fear of being the Jannetty. They see their partner getting too good, and
right.
They try to snuff out the fire.
Yeah, it's not even real. It's not even real. But they get so worried. Oh, I don't want to be seen as the Jannetty.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, what's so wrong with Marty Jannetty anyways?
There's a lot of things wrong with Marty Jannetty. There's a lot of things wrong.
What do you mean?
That'd be a real long
He's
video
fine.
if you want to make that.
There's nothing wrong with Marty Jannetty. You could be a Marty. You probably don't want to be a Marty Jannetty.
No, you do not want to be a Marty Jannetty.
No, you probably don't want to be. It's probably a bad thing. So I guess I get it. I guess I get it a little bit. Look, it's not a good thing to be. It's not a good thing to be. But I don't think either of these guys were a Marty Jannetty. I think we had two Shawn Michaels here. I think these guys have blown this way out of proportion. I'm going to talk to them. I'm hoping to get a hold of them. God, I hope I can get a hold of them before the match, but I'm probably going to end up talking to them after the match. I hope they work it out. I hope they, hit each other with whatever they want to hit each other with. Cars, trucks, chairs, tables, doors, whatever. And make up and get back to doing what they need to be doing. Being a tag team.
Yeah, I think Matt's a pretty forgiving guy.
Yeah.
But I think Ian crossed the line last show.
Oh, he really did. I mean, he attempted murder. I
don't know if there's any coming back for that, even if the guy was your brother.
Yeah, it might be a lost cause, but hopefully they can forgive, forget, move on. That's what I'm hoping for. Win, lose, whatever. I hope they get over it because it's sad to see what's happened here to this friendship. All right, moving on up the card. Oh, man. Now, this is what I'm looking forward to as well. This is one I'm really personally invested in. I was kind of here for a lot of how this played out over the last couple of shows. Cage of Death, 26th anniversary. I put together this, behind the curtain here, I put together this history of Milk Chocolate and Postgame. There's a lot of history between these two teams. This is the rematch now. If you weren't paying attention at the last big show, the 26th anniversary show, Milk Chocolate kind of stepped in it. I'm worried about Randy. I'm worried about Randy Summers. He's been hitting the bottle a little bit. And they had an open challenge, or they called out the entire tag team division. There was a scramble. Postgame won the scramble. And then Milk Chocolate thought they would come out and capitalize on Postgame being tired and retain their championship. And just shut down the entire division in one fell swoop. And then I guess never defend the belts again. I don't really know what the plan was. They were telling me the only tag team they thought could beat them was the tag team of God and Jesus.
Jesus.
Yeah, they said, and at that, they said it would be a good match. But that they would
Back
come
and
out.
Forth affair.
They would come out on top. So that was their confidence levels going into that scramble. And so they thought, okay, a tired post games, we'll take them out. Tired post game, no problem. We'll just pin them 1, 2, 3, defend our titles, and then never defend them again because they didn't like to defend the titles. It wasn't really their thing. Well, post game apparently had enough in the tank, and through some errors that Milk Chocolate made during that match, they lost the titles. Post game's your new champions. This is Milk Chocolate. From what I understand from the talk in the office, this is their only shot to get these belts back. Now, Brew, have you been paying attention to these guys? Do you think Milk Chocolate can do it? Is it viable?
Two fresh teams. I mean, they're the longest reigning tag team champions.
Yeah.
They've had post game's number for a better part of a year almost, right?
Mm-hmm. It was a shock.
Plan.
It was a total shock seeing post game beat them.
Right. That was a smart move. Just get them while they were tired, but post game they've been at it. They've had a plan. It was their night. Anybody can be beat.
Yep, 3 seconds is all it takes, right? So I don't know. I'm hoping that Randy is more focused.
I think there was an underestimation of post game. I think they got Milk Chocolate got too high on their horse.
They got to focus. Look, if they want to bring it back, they got to focus. But if you have a focused Milk Chocolate.
I mean, I'm not defending them. Not that I like them.
No, they're pieces of shit. Look, they're assholes.
Yeah.
We don't have to mince words here.
If we're talking X's and O's, I think you can't. They're a good team. So
I mean, they're one of the best tag teams that's ever been. Period. Like absolutely, talent wise, it's all there. Attitude wise, fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
Talent wise, just awful people. If they're focused, those belts could be coming back home and they could stay there for another 500 days. If they haven't got it together, post game is at the top of their game right now. So we'll see. I definitely want to see the match. I think this could easily be the match of the night. I don't know if we're looking at the main event here or if we're looking at the World Championship as the main event, but this is worth your money. This is worth your money live. This is worth your money to watch it live on IWTV. It's going to be a great match.
I think this one's going to be a fight. I think the wrestling is well past this. I think that these two teams hate each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I think this is just their final battle, and nobody's going to hold anything back. I think it's just going to be an ugly fight, and the better team will win.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. All right. I believe, yes. Now, this is probably what is the main event right here. Kind of came out of nowhere, but I'm thankful for it because it is an exciting matchup that people have just been buzzing about online. Kellen, I know you know who Mickey Knuckles is.
Yep. She's been up here, my neck of the woods, quite often in the Kentucky and Ohio area. I've met her a few times. She's one bad girl, to say the least.
Yeah, I'm actually currently making a career retrospective video on Mickey Knuckles, both for the CZW channel and my own channel. I'm actually making a slew of content around her, diving into her history. Mickey Knuckles is a goddamn legend.
There's a slew of content just about her. She's an odyssey in itself.
Yeah, she's an amazing talent. I don't even want to say female because it ain't about that. She is one of the greatest living deathmatch wrestlers, one of the greatest living wrestlers, and she gets a chance to go after the CZW World Heavyweight Champion. Mm-hmm. I'm assuming off of her, she is the last Tournament of Death winner. That's how she got this shot. She got lined up for it, and man, I'm all for, respect to Aaron Ash. Of course, I don't want to say anything bad about Aaron Ash. He powerbombed Key. I'm not safe.
Yeah.
You remember that, Brew?
Yeah.
When he won the title. In a shady kind of way. It's got a mean
This
streak.
is going to be a good one. I'm excited for this one.
Absolutely insane. Do you think we can actually see is it an upset even?
No.
It's not even an upset. This is a fair contest.
No, Mickey's a badass. Cage of Death, badass. Tournament of Death. Like, how could you counter out? The next logical step is the world title for her.
Yeah, we've seen it happen plenty of times in CZW history. There tends to be maybe a slight separation between the world title scene and the deathmatch scene, but plenty of times you have the top deathmatch wrestler holding that title. Ricky Shane Page, who came back at the 26th anniversary, is a great example of one of our top deathmatch talents being the world champion, and we might see it happen here.
Yeah. It's going to be a real good one. Aaron's not afraid of a fight, and there's Mickey. So
I don't think Mickey is going to psych out Aaron Ash.
No,
I think Mickey would psych out a lot of people. I think a lot of people see this pop up on the card, especially with really suddenly, might get intimidated. Aaron Ash, not a guy you can intimidate.
He pinned Kenta, so how could he's got his own accolades that he's riding high on.
Now I know Griffin McCoy is going to have an eye on this match as well. If he still has eyes left after whatever, if
it could be that eternal sleep we were talking about.
I don't know. If he somehow survives that gauntlet of horrors, I know that he has had his sights set on that CZW World Championship as well. I don't know if he would prefer to go after Aaron Ash or Mickey Knuckles or how that shakes out for him. What this does to the title scene, I'm excited about it.
It's going to be a good one. It really is. That was one of the ones. I'm excited for the whole card.
The whole card is phenomenal.
Top to bottom, it's a great card, but I think this one I'm very excited. When it was posted, I was very excited to see it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people were online. Well, let us know what you think down in the comments below. Which match are you most excited for? Are you watching it live? Are you going to be here in person? And make sure you use my link down below for a discount on Into the AM apparel. You can get that discount for a limited time using my link. Thank you to Kellen Craven and Brew Vallon for doing this breakdown. And Grave Diggers, keep digging.
You're looking at the heavyweight headhunter, Aaron Ash. You want to find me on social media? Google me. I'm not here to plug anything. I'm just here to let you look at me. Because I'm great. Now, if you'll excuse me, I got somebody to punch in the face. You have a good one.
Hey, Gravediggers. This is Pro Wrestling's Bastard, the future godfather of ultraviolence, Nico Gray, and you are watching Parts Unknown. Oh, and Gravediggers, keep digging those graves because I'll send you body bag after body bag after body bag after fucking body bag.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing in front of you right now is the most succulent tag team in professional wrestling history. Brandon Watts and Randy Summers, Milk Chocolate.
And you are watching Parts Unknown from Mr. Heartgrave. Oh, fuck. Shit. My bad. Mr. Heartgrave from Parts Unknown. I'm sorry, man. You could do this all day, though. That's okay. Shit. Don't. Oh, no.
You should keep these tapes.
Interview and then you go fuck up my intro.
It was an unfortunate event that happened, but thankfully it's pre-recorded and this footage will never get seen.
Ladies and gentlemen, standing in front of you right now is the most succulent tag team in professional wrestling history. Brandon Watts and Randy Summers, Milk Chocolate.
And you are watching Mr. Heartgrave from Parts Unknown.
Thank you for watching Mr. Heartgrave from Parts Unknown.
From Parts Unknown, Mr. Heartgrave, that bastard you're watching tonight, go and explain.
Hey, I'm Dr. Adapted. I just got done with my goddamn Combat Zone debut, and you're watching Mr. Heartgrave from Parts Unknown. Motherfucker!
Thank you all for watching Mr. Heartgrave from Parts Unknown.
It's NPK, Mr. Heartgrave, all motherfucking dead. Parts Unknown, motherfuckers. You fuck with them, you fuck with me. You fuck with me, I send someone with a ski mask to your house with a weapon in their motherfucking hand. Leave them alone.